electricity that permeates this place as we get set for a terrific game. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. All right, guys, here's our first look at this offense today. And this guy is a big-time star. Just an electricity follows him onto the field.
He's a workhorse, too, Reese. This is a definition of a bell cow running back. He can carry the load for his offense and put his football team on his back.
Line gets set, first down. They'll leave it with him. Can't get him to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard.
3. Entering paused screen, you have 13 options. Resume is selected. Entering play call.
Not much money for you to break a tackle and still break another tackle to try to get back to the line of scrimmage. Not good blocking on the play.
But that's what coaches always emphasize, too. Never assume a teammate's going to make the tackle. You run to the ball, and they did it. Oh, the ball's on the ground. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Hold it. Open.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands.
Formation. Gun. Option is set. Trio I flex. There are 8. Tagger.
The offense starts with a short field.
325.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run it from the gun. Tough sledding there as he picks up one to the 29.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Zings it complete to the right. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. They're going back to the ground. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Fires into the end zone. Makes the catch and gets the score.
Entering
And it's so underrated. The relationship between the QB and the wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing them, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
2 to 3 odd.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And come on now, O-line. Got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one to get you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Pressure coming.
Entering play call. Coach
They bring the
suggestions.
punter
There are
onto the
6
field now.
categories.
Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. Makes a move. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return.
Doubles offset.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react to get punched in the mouth in that last drive.
So this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
2nd and 10 after the previous play. Give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Entering play call.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Perry. Fires and picked off. Got some room to run. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown.
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin,
Top 15 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and it's now a final. Oregon overcame a tough opponent, and not only that, a raucous crowd. The Ducks tuned out all the noise and showed this team can win on its field, your field, or neutral field. Well done. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Keep it on the ground. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Avery. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get 1st downs, and ultimately get some points.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Trying play action. They're bringing heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. And he can't escape, and down he goes. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
You have 12 options. Punt is selected.
Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff, being we used him twice in that loss a week ago. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, opponent.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit.
There are 3 categories.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Running it back, it's Avery. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the offense onto the field again. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one, and David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period.
Gun. Option is set. Option is set. Empty base flex. There are 8
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He's looking to throw it. Quickly complete. At the 45 on his way. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Lets it fly, and he intercepts it, taking it the other way. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. All the way in for the touchdown.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards, but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Perry. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around.
Fires into traffic, picked off. Trying to take it back. And the interception was enough. The return made it even better as he gets it down to the 48-yard line.
Well, I think it's pretty safe to say this guy's going to be getting a helmet sticker. That's now his 2nd interception of the game. He has just been lights out here today. Leaves it with the running back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. So first down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on 2nd down.
Reese, I got it right around. Okay, I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Let's forget the running game stuff. We're going to play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. And he's out of bounds at the 3, almost Just took that one all the way back. And they were most fortunate to catch up to him there. He almost turned that into a pick six.
Man, and he had a convoy, too. As soon as he had the ball, he just looked around him. There was just a lot of open green, and he took off. Great job by his teammates on defense, getting downfield and setting up some blocks.
Yeah, and this offense, that's what they do. Last week he had 2 rushing touchdowns. They're going to feature him. They're going to get physical, especially inside the 5-yard line. You're going to feed this guy the football. This offense has had success in the past giving him the ball.
Trying to get in the end zone again. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Goal line fade.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Dropping back, it's Perry. Throws to the tight end. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They'll line up to go for 2. Looking to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. That gamble did not pay off.
Entering paused screen, you have 13 options. Resume is selected. Entering
down at the 12-yard line. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. Should have ran a better route.
Let's see what they've got on second down. He'll pull it on the read. brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
I'll tell you, the running backs and the quarterbacks in this offense, they got to give a lot of their success running the football to this offensive line up front. They're getting tremendous push. It doesn't matter who has the football, who's keeping the football. You're just seeing this group up front drive this defense back.
They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got his man downfield. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Now on first down from the 43. He wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's second and 10. Looking to throw it again. Right down the middle. Makes a connection. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the field.
They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14.
Entering play call, special teams.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped.
Formation. Entering paused screen, you have 13 options. Resume is selected. Entering play call, type formation.
We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sidelines, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Unloads to the right. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful start to things in Knoxville here today. 2 quarters of both sides feeling each other out. And it's likely to come down to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy, but a calculated risk here and there to try to gain an edge in what's been a stalemate. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Neyland Stadium.
Entering play call, special teams.
All
You have
teed up
7
and ready to
options.
go here
5,
in the
4,
second
2.
half.
Return left is selected.
On the run from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the #1 thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step 1, Jesse, take care of the football.
It just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they've built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really
Entering play call.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Spread.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're...
Deep shot for the end zone. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
They'll line up for a second down play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Entering play from 8. Option is set. 3-way flip. Tatter.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle? And they almost had another one. Rare is the occasion when you're happy to see fourth down, but it's better than pulling another pick. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. No good.
Entering paused screen. You have 10 options. Resume is selected.
No good.
The missed field goal leaves us with a double-digit game, still sitting at 10.
Entering play call from Nickel. 3. Sim pressure. Cover. 1. Cover 4. Drop field.
That 55-yard field goal attempt went awry, and now to make matters worse, they'll give it up 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. From the gun, running back on the move.
Entering play call 3. Over.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. He's got it. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll put the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, the inside give.
Entering play call 3. Over.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
3 actions. Cover 2 men is selected.
He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Defensive linemen live to get
play call,
to get sacks, to get by those big hot mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work.
Entering play call, formation, there are 8 I form.
And the offense out of the field to go back to work. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a high level.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down.
We've seen a lot of good hands in the back end of this defense in this game. They've got multiple interceptions. That was not a good example, though. That should have been another one, but they say people play defense for a reason.
And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
Cover 1 Robert press.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Looking to move it through the air. And the ball is picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to move them down. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. You're going to be a great player. You got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man all by himself. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback. Hey, the defense is going to let your big tight end wide open like that. You will take that throw all day long, and they do for a big game.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Going over the top. He's got it. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. A big game there as they did a tremendous job working the middle of the field.
Yeah, and if you're going to complete that throw, Reese, quarterbacks got to play with anticipation. You've got to get it out of your hands early and give your receiver an opportunity before the defense gets to the ball.
They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
With the catch, it's Parks. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And a really good job focusing on the catch. A lot of people get lost on their feet and trying to stay in bounds, but did a good job catching the football first and then getting that 1 foot they needed in bounds.
He wants it all. And it's caught. Touchdown. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
He's looking, pressure's coming in, the pressure gets there, and down he goes, and they wouldn't be able to cut into this lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Entering paused screen, you have 7 options. Resume is selected.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Time. 2 to 3 on.
Now this offense is back on the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
He wants to throw here on second down. Complete downfield. Still on his feet at the 45. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Categories. You have 33 options. Cover 2 man is selected. Entering play call on. There are 4 categories. You have formation, time, 2 to 3, cover 1 Robert Chris.
First down to start the drive after the break. Trying to move them on the counter. Open space at the 25. And they'll finally get it down after a terrific pickup.
3.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Working that left side now. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll run play action. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, the offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, they had their ears pinned back.
And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So guys, we'll see this offense again.
Single option, ace, curl flat check.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They go to the ground. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Just a short pass to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too? They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. To the air, it's Perry. Got his man quickly. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Fires to the right. Another incompletion on third down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the second time. wants to return it. Hey, make...
Entering paused screen, you have 10 options. Resume is selected.
Exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
And oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying.
And the Heat get...
Entering paused screen, you have 10 options. Resume is selected.
They get him down at the 14-yard line.
The offensive line coach would be pulling his hair out. His head coach is okay right now because they're winning the game, but from an O-line standpoint, they've been atrocious in pass pro.
Entering play call 3-3 over.
We'll see if they can dial up one that works this time on second down from the 14.
We
have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this third down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
The give and tick, 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 tick. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Punt team makes its way onto the field. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Running it back, it's Avery. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. He's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left.
Option is set. Option is set. Weak. Strong. I form. Single jack. Strong. Wing. You have 12 options. Empty and power.
And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth, and the stage will be set for a great finish. They'll run it on first and goal. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
Entering play ball.
Great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
Back to pass, it's Perry. It's incomplete, and the try for two and the attempt to take the lead does not work in the final seconds. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
2 to 3 on. Cover 1 Robert Chris.
They'll run this play from the pistol. On the run, it's Mitchell. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
Error 2. Formation. 3 to 4. Odd error for categories. You have 15 options. Cover 1 wholly selected.
Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Return to hub. Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering Dynasty hub screen.